Hey, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 284. My name is Sam Obafemi. This is Diary of a Coach, and today's episode is titled Emotional Intelligence in the Verdict of the Supreme Court in Imo State. Today we're taking a journey down to Imo State in the southeast of Nigeria. We want to talk about the behavioral implications, the mental implications, and the emotional implications of the verdict of the Supreme Court of Nigeria as regards the judgment against the governor, the ex-governor of Imo State, and that's the Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. I've got several feedback and I've been seeing many posts. The legal luminaries, those who are sound in law, have been debating around the justification of the verdict, the morality of the verdict, the plus and the minuses, the pros and the cons. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal professional. I am not one who is learned. My job is to discuss the neuroscience behind it, the emotional science behind it, the logical science behind it, the mental science behind the judgment. First and foremost, I'd like to talk about the speech of the Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. If you have read his speech, you would realize that his speech is almost perfect. A perfect emotional intelligence script. Whoever wrote that script, that speech, deserves an accolade, deserves a powerful commendation, because that speech was on point. He went on to appreciate the opportunity of him and his deputy to govern the state in the short time that they had the chance to do so. He went on to appreciate the people of Imo State for giving them the opportunity to have governed them for that short time that they did. He went on to assert that he did not agree with the judgment of the Supreme Court. He went on to confess and acknowledge that the Supreme Court is the limit of his argument. Then he went on to rally support for the new governor, asking the people of Imo State to show him the support and solidarity to take Imo State to another level. That was statesmanly. That was quintessential. That is how it should be. So that's a pro. I have not heard the speech of the new governor. I have not read it anywhere. I do not think he has made any official statement. I'm not aware. But I wish I could benchmark his own speech and response so we can weigh the pros and cons. It takes us back to the last speech that His Excellency Owele Rochas Okorocha gave when he was leaving office. And I remember a particular line where he was warning Emeka Ihedioha and said, and I quote, "Don't come after me, otherwise I will come after you." And that statement was largely devoid of emotional intelligence. In fact, if you followed my posts around Rochas Okorocha over the years, I've written about 2 or 3 articles about him. I have always posited that he probably has a mental health challenge and needs to seek some support. I'm not saying he's mad. I'm only saying that Rochas needs to step up on his emotional intelligence game. So that is for Rochas. Now let's talk about the Supreme Court. I particularly think that the Supreme Court, or the judgment of the Supreme Court, or the presentation of the judgment of the Supreme Court, is devoid of emotional intelligence. Why? There is already an awareness that there is tension. There is already awareness that the judgment is unconventional, because based on the data on ground that INEC declared, the APC candidate came fourth. If on paper and based on declaration, the candidate of APC came fourth, and the Supreme Court, in her wisdom, determined that the fourth candidate is the overall winner in the end, one would have expected a proper communique, a press briefing, a mass communication, and a persuasion to our emotions as a people that, based on the logic of the Supreme Court, this and this were the deductions that were made, these and these were the facts that were unraveled, and this is how this guy emerged as the new governor of Imo State. So the Supreme Court made their judgment, announced their judgment, and left us at the liberty or in limbo to determine how we should go about deciding or determining what has played out. I think that was not good enough. I think that the government of the day, both judiciary, legislative are really even doing a lot more. They are trying. The executive also needs to improve. I found that locally in Nigeria, mass communication is a problem. The people in power don't take time to communicate how things should be and what is going on. I think they leave us to believe that we will understand with time as time goes on. That is not good enough. The thing about public service is that communication is very essential. It's just like project management. You must admit and adhere to proper communication lines. You need to use the media properly, whether they are pro-government or anti-government. The media is the vehicle to communicate your intentions to the general public. A typical example, last night the national grid fell, as usual. And now it looks like it's okay for the national grid, and I mean power, to go off anytime. And none of us deserves an explanation. It's not done in public service. This is not how public service is meant to be. So my personal take about the Imo State judgment, I spoke with a few friends of mine who are from Imo State. I spoke with a few friends of mine who reside in Imo State, and the general energy is very low. The general energy of the people from Imo and those in Imo is that people are sad, people are unhappy, people feel that they've been forced to accept a government they don't want. People feel that their mandate has been taken away. And this is where emotional intelligence comes to play. The government should be able to communicate because you can sense the pulse of the people. In fact, I think that law should also put in mind the disposition of the receiving party. I think because if we put emotional intelligence in context of law, the Supreme Court should have maintained the results as INEC has announced it, because that is what the people seem to prefer. I don't think that the law should subvert the disposition or the expectation of the majority. I don't know, because the energies show that people are disappointed and unhappy about the outcome of the verdict of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. He then says Hope Uzodinma, the new governor, has said he will probe Rochas Okorocha, and Rochas has said he's not afraid of the probe. Interesting, nice, fantastic. Michelle says exactly, and when they do, is devoid of emotional intelligence. That's true. Caroline Ebirim says yes, we Imolites are really sad, and it's true. I've checked with several Imo people, and the energy, the universal is too strong. The majority of the disposition of Imo people is that their mandate has been taken away from them, and it's not fair. Now, there is a last argument I would like to make. I do not have the facts, but I hear that the Imo State Assembly, Imo State Assembly, yes. Imo State, is it House of Assembly they call it? House of Assembly. I hear that there is no single APC member in the Imo State House of Assembly, which is likely a representation of the general votes. So if there is no single APC vote in the Imo State House of Assembly, how is it possible that the governor is an APC member? It's an APC vote. It is difficult to comprehend. But hey, I'm not a lawyer. Hey, Lanre Falade, good to see you joining the live stream for the first time. I'm very happy that you're joining for the first time. Thank you for joining. So my argument, which corroborates the energy and disposition of the people of Imo State, if there is no single member of APC in the State House of Assembly, how is it possible that the governor is APC? That logic is very difficult to comprehend. And I really sympathize and empathize with the people of Imo State. It's really a sorry state. Madam Chinyere Iwela Obiobasi says, generally Nigerians appear helpless with Nigeria. I think we've just come to a point where everybody just wants to fend for himself and just leave everything, because people are just like, you know what, it's not worth it. Off the top of my fingers, almost 7 of my personal friends are leaving the country, relocating. They are not traveling, they are relocating. 2 nights ago, a friend of mine was taking time to convince me why I should relocate, because she's just relocated to the United States. Another friend who is a resident of Canada took time to educate me, lecture me proper why I should consider Canada. So people are just overwhelmed, and they are their ends with, and they're like, you know what? They are their wit's end, and they're saying, you know what? There's no point. And it's really a sad reality. Ebuka Anichebe says the Nigerian government simply does not care about the wishes of the people. It shows in their actions, and it's a well-known fact among the security agencies that the Nigerian people are cowardly and docile. The members of the Imo State House of Assembly will soon decamp to APC. Just watch and see. We have a long way to go. I agree with you on this one. I agree with you that the members of the State House of Assembly will move, if not 100%, to APC. And it's a shame. I think it's a poverty problem, because we think we're wealthy, but actually everywhere our belly face is where we go to. And it's rather a shame. It's a big shame. Ibrahim Alashela says, please, who are those majority? My brother, the people of Imo and the common people are really happy. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I've not seen that energy myself, though, because many of the comments I see online from people who are from the southeast and the Imo people I have interacted with, I've not found. I think you're going to be an exception that I've seen so far who says that the guys in Imo State are happy. I've not seen that. I will look forward to more statistics around this, but the truth is there needs to be an explanation. There needs to be an explanation on how this logic came about, because people in government need to understand that the people that they serve are not naive, are not dull, and they are not inconsequential. That's how we should look at it. So Ibrahim says anyone that believed in another country is free to go and live for good. No, Ibrahim, you don't say that. You don't say that. This is an objective conversation, and you don't say that. Everybody is free to go here, but this country, we need to be truthful that there are things that are wrong. I don't think that you, Ibrahim, would like to be forced to do anything. Let's be frank. I don't think you would like to be forced to do anything. If anybody needs to do something, you need to be carried along. You need an explanation. So I don't like your tone. Your tone is not emotionally intelligent, Mr. Ibrahim. Please, you need to check how you communicate. You need to check it out. Rita Egujovo says, it's the pedagogy of the oppressed. A situation where the oppressed now see oppression as a way of life is sad. We call it the Stockholm Syndrome. That's how it sounds. Laban Emmanuel Rackham says, we must not give up. We need to push for complete system overhaul. We'll keep doing the best we can, as much as we can, until we break through. Nigeria is ours, and we must tell ourselves the honest truth. When things are working, let's celebrate it. When things are not working, let us be honest about it. For instance, the new finance bill, I particularly think is a brilliant bill. That's one thing I can commend the president for. So when he does right, let's say it. When he doesn't do right, let's also say it. Let's not be blindly loyal. No, I don't like that. Blind loyalty does not make sense. Mr. Kenneth Obaze says, a poverty of the mind, a death of real wealth, even though they have stolen so much. Exactly. They steal so much, yet they are very poor, and they are afraid of going broke by one fell swoop. You know, that's the problem we have in our country. Without Akinda says, there's going to be a revolution soon. I just pray it won't be bloody. That's part of the fear. There is so much that is being bottled up. There is so much suppression and oppression in the system. I just pray that if an explosion ever gets to happen, it's not going to consume all of us. But let's keep doing what we can. But I think that the minimum is that we should be objective. Where the government has done well, let's commend them. Where the government is goofing, let's be frank enough to say it. And I hope this can help. Thank you for watching Diary of a Coach. This is episode 284. And if you think that someone in politics needs to watch this episode, please do kindly share. This episode is also going on live on YouTube within an hour, and then it can be watched and shared. Okay, Mr. Idain, this is your post. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching Diary of a Coach, guys. Have a beautiful Friday. It's Friday. Today is also within the week of expectation. We're still in the week of expectation, and it is perfect. Ebuka says, yes, the finance bill was a good one. I hope the FRS does not frustrate the taxpayers by making it hard to get their TCC share. That is very true. Honestly, I hope that the TCC is not going to become another bottleneck, because it seems that until it is stressful, it is not Nigerian. Anything Nigerian has to be stressful. I hope it's easy for us to take things easy. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. I love you all. Tomorrow is the graduation day for 2 BSG streams. I'm super proud of the progress we're making in BSG. Do you want to take your business to the next level? Do you want to step up your business? Do you want to grow your business? Do you want to learn how to set up systems for your business? The next BSG stream starts on the 1st of February. 1st of February. I'm attending coaching classes on speech and speaking, so I'm learning many things. So if you want to attend the next BSG stream, it's a 90-day course in business development and systems development and structuring. We start 1st of February. We have only 3 slots left, and we've sold out that class. So I'd like you to be one of the 3 slots that go out. I have sold 75 copies pre-ordered of Based on Logistics, my business book, and I want to hit 100 pre-orders today. So if you have not pre-ordered Based on Logistics, can you please pay 3,000 naira today and get a copy for yourself? I'll be very proud and glad. So the account details we posted in the comment section. Please send your pre-order and we will get it across to you as soon as the book is out. You can buy more than 1 copy. Buy for a friend, buy for your lover, buy for your fans, buy for your staff, buy for your role model, buy for your mentor, buy for anyone you love, especially those that are hustling in business. Buy a copy for them. Thank you so much. And thank you. Kenneth says, episode 284, that's a feat in itself. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. Wait, Kenneth, today is your birthday, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw your name in the birthday list. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, Kenneth Ogbebo Osaze. And we wish you a very beautiful year. God bless you. So thank you for watching Diary of a Coach, episode 284. It's live coming to you from the FCT, Federal Capital City of Nigeria in West Africa. Yeah, peace, I see you. You joined late, but you're joining after all. It doesn't matter anymore. Thank you so much for joining. It's a beautiful weekend. Make time to rest. Make time to be happy. Fulfill your own desires, and everything will be very, very good. Caroline says, I've ordered. Any number to send details to? Yeah, send it to 0807 361 0884. 0807 361 0884. That's the number. You can WhatsApp the number or call the number or send an SMS to the number, and you'll be acknowledged immediately. So Kenneth says today is not his birthday. I love you still. Thank you so much for being a part of Diary of a Coach today. Oh, Rita says my suit is super. Peace says I look sharp. Mwah. I love you, babies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and have a beautiful weekend. God bless you. Bye.